Anybody has downfalls. I used to think that donuts were my downfall. So I used to co-own a printing business, and we had about 50 staff. So I was stopping at the donut shop about twice a week to pick up 3 or 4 dozens of donuts for the staff room, right? And very often I would eat 1 or 2, all right, sometimes 3, depending on traffic, on my way to work. And donuts had superpower. Like, honestly, like I would be driving and then not notice that my hand would actually go by itself, grab a donut, and then the first thing I would notice is there was like 1 bite left of a donut in my hand, and I had indulged. And I thought, okay, this is not working. And it was embarrassing because I would show up at work and with my dozens of donuts with 3 donuts missing. So people would be like, well, yeah, right? So I had a strategy. I would then buy 3 donuts in a separate bag so that my donut boxes would stay intact. And when I would show up to work, nobody would know that I had ordered some extra on the side to eat in the car. Well, that was not a really good strategy, because when I came to think about it, I'm like, well, this is dumb. I need to figure out a way to not eat the donuts at all. Like, this is not working. So I started putting the donuts in the trunk, and I would not buy the ones on the side, and I would just put them in the trunk. And I thought, this is going to be perfect. Like, I can't reach in the trunk of my car. So one day I'm driving with the donuts in the trunk. The superpower. And I had to stop on the side of the highway on a snow day to go grab a donut. This is so bad. And then I was eating my donut on the side of the highway, and I thought, whoa, this has got to stop. These donuts are my downfall. And as I said that, I thought, oh my gosh, I keep saying this to myself. And now fast track 20 years later, and you know that I teach the lesson of the personal assistant that's always there listening to everything that you say, and that's making it happen. So every single time that I would say, oh, I can't resist donut, and donuts are my downfall, and donuts have superpower, and I love donuts, and I kept repeating this, so my personal assistant would write it down. Make sure that I would not be able to resist them, because that's what I wanted to. So that's when I realized I need to change this, because if you keep repeating to yourself that something is your downfall, have you ever heard that about yourself? Oh, chips are my downfall. Well, by the way, I thought air was free until I bought a bag of chips. So at the end of the day, no food or nothing, or no people, because sometimes it's about a bad relationship that we feel like they're our downfall, and we get sucked into somebody else's will, or there's a lot of downfall that we pretend that we have, and we keep telling our personal assistant. So remember, when next time you start thinking that something has power over you, that maybe you're just making it up. And I started to use my own 2-step technique. Remember the 2-step technique? I did teach that to you a while ago. So the 2-step technique to get rid of this donuts are my downfall, the first step is going to be for you to talk about it in the past. Donuts used to be my downfall. Step number 2, you use a progressive statement. I'm willing to learn how to live without them. Now I'm in the process of living without donuts, right? So you want to use that 2-step technique. Start talking about it in the past, because until you believe that you are a sugarholic, that chips are your downfall, or French fries, or whatever it is that you want to quit, then you will continue to do so. So, lesson of the day, donut used to be my downfall, and I have learned how to live without them.